Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Bisser Reds. I hope everybody watching is very, very well indeed. Myself and Adam, we actually got 2 wins this
Get
weekend.
in, get in.
Liverpool actually won a game.
Finally,
I
yeah.
mean, to be fair, United have been on much better form
Yeah,
than we have over the last number of weeks. But yeah, I mean, I actually forgot how it felt to see Liverpool win. Regardless, Adam, how are you?
I'm good, Johnny. I'm good. I'm good. It was good to see United go back to winning ways. Thank God, because after that Everton game, I was thinking, oh God, is this going to be the start of something bad? But Liverpool won their first game in how long? Like since the Aston Villa game, I think it was at home. Like
Yeah,
it was
in
that
Premier
long
League.
ago. And that feels like that's like nearly a month ago now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling after that result against West Ham? Because going into that game, I didn't give Liverpool a chance. I didn't think Liverpool were going to win that game, and I thought that was actually going to be the end of Arne Slot. So to get a win there was very important for Liverpool. I'm obviously not happy about that, but obviously it's a big win for Liverpool. What are your thoughts on that game?
To be quite honest, I mean, look, it was one of those in which I said it afterwards. Liverpool always beat West Ham. We usually absolutely batter them, and we could have battered them last Sunday. We have a near perfect record as well since they've moved to the London Stadium. So, like, I wasn't that surprised. I would say I was pleasantly surprised about kind of aspects of the performance. I would say, but apart from that, like I was happy. I was happy about it. I wouldn't take an awful lot out of it in terms of. I think the opposition were absolutely shocking. I think they're really, really bad. Like, look, obviously Nuno has came in and he's got them some results, but just watching Liverpool play against them last Sunday, there's very, very little in that West Ham team. And I think the reason why we batter them so often is because they're so easy to play against and you know how they're going to play against. I mean, you know how they're going to play against you, and I think that was the exact same last Sunday. I think the two biggest positives for me were Florian Wirtz was really, really good again. He just came back from injury in which he missed a couple of games. He got man of the match, which was fantastic. He absolutely ran the show. And Alexander Isak, I said this to you, Adam, before we started the call. For the first time, I think, in a Liverpool shirt, he actually looked sharp. He actually looked sharp. He scored a really good goal, a
Yeah, it
proper
was a
kind
really
of,
nice finish. Really nice finish.
yeah, absolutely, like a proper Isak goal. And, we're obviously yet to see that to that point in a Liverpool shirt. So that's massive. You would think that Isak, should go from strength to strength from that. I mean, Wirtz has put in many good performances this season, but they've either been in losses or forwards in front of him haven't taken their chances. They haven't really helped him out. But uh, both those players really look good at the weekend, and not only obviously is the win good, the clean sheet good, but they both have kind of a lot of momentum to bring into the next number of games. But look, I would say it's good. It's obviously always good to win, and as you said there, I mean it's mad. It nearly feels so long since we actually won. But I wouldn't be taking loads out of it until we see the next couple of games.
Yeah, that's
You
that's
know,
what I was going to ask you. That's what I was going to talk to you about because, look, important win for Liverpool, of course. It was an important win for Arne Slot, especially Arne Slot, because he needed that. He was on his way out. He was on his way out after that embarrassment against PSV and even the game against Nottingham Forest and all the results that he's lost in the last 12 games before West Ham. I think was 9 defeats in 12. I mean, that's just absolutely shocking stuff. But I think to get a win away against West Ham was very important for him. But let me ask you, because you said Arnie Slot out during the week. Does this game change your mind, or do you want to see a run of consistency? Because it's all good getting that win, but it was kind of the same under Ollie. I'm not comparing the two
mm,
managers. I'm comparing like the way Ollie kind of left. Ollie got that win against Spurs that kind of kept him there for a couple of more weeks, and then eventually got sacked. Do you think the same will happen with Arne Slot, or do you see a change in form happening? Obviously, with the likes of Isak getting on the score sheet, it's very important for him because obviously that could help him with confidence, going to the next couple of games. Vert's obviously having a good game. Like this could help the team obviously gel a bit more together with confidence and momentum. But do you still believe Arne Slot should be sacked, or could this be a turnaround for him?
I mean, like, to be quite honest,
Because you were definitely Arne Slot out during the week.
yeah, I mean, like, I can't change it via that. Like, I really, I can change it via that. I mean, uh, for me, look, we're just after coming off a week in which we played three poor teams. We played Forest, we played PSV, and we played, obviously on Sunday we played West Ham. I would say West Ham were the worst of those three teams, but I would also say there's absolutely no excuse for not winning the two games previous and actually losing them. Which is just absolutely pathetic. So look, obviously Liverpool are coming up against Sunderland tomorrow night. Liverpool have Leeds at the weekend. Look, I think Liverpool need to put in two similar performances in the next two games and beyond into kind of the further weeks after that for that to actually change, because I'm not convinced at all by the manager. I think the vast majority, or certainly the majority of Liverpool fans, are the same even after that result, because as I said, I mean, the opposition is really, really poor. I mean, I feel like it as well. It's funny with West Ham. They never seem to kind of have, I suppose it's from all the losses, but they never seem to have any kind of confidence to actually take us on as well. I mean, they tried at times at the weekend, but it was, we were so comfortable defensively, apart from one Jared Bowen shot that went over the bar late on in the game. I mean, they did absolutely nothing. They didn't even have a shot on target. But yeah, I mean, to answer that, like, in a nutshell, I would say we still need to do an awful lot for that to change. And
absolutely,
look, 100%. But I will give him his flowers in terms of, I think he picked a decent enough team at the weekend. He brought Gomez in, which was brilliant. Gomez was excellent. I've been crying out for him to play for ages instead of Canate, to be honest. But played him at right back. He was great. He even got an assist. Obviously, as well, he dropped Salah. And look, I love Salah, but he hasn't been good this season. Fair play to Slot. That was a ballsy move in terms of dropping Salah, and it certainly worked out. I mean, is there a conversation maybe that Liverpool play better than without Salah at the moment? Maybe. I don't believe that should be the case, or that is the case.
It's mad how that's the case after the season he had last year.
100%. But I believe that Slot needs to find a way in fitting all of his best players into the team, and obviously that includes Salah. But look, as I said, a lot has to happen, and we can't just struggle over these next two games against Sunderland, against Leeds. They have to be two good performances. I'm not even saying I'd change it by then. I don't think I would. We need to see a sustained period of form, not even just for a week or something like that. A sustained period of good performances. Let's remember that West Ham, Sunderland, and Leeds are three teams that we should be beating. Forest, PSV are teams absolutely we should be beating. So he lost two of those games. So if he wins these next few, he's kind of only making up for it. He needs more than that. But look, obviously from the positives I mentioned and stuff like that, especially, as I said, Florian Wirtz has got loads of hate this season. He's been a lot better than what people have said. He hasn't been helped by the team. So many players across the team being so poor. But Alexander Isak, I think the massive positive from that game, because as I said, he looked really, really sharp. But look, we'll see what happens, because tomorrow will tell us a lot. Sunderland are obviously absolutely. They're a better, much better team than West Ham. Obviously, the league position alone says that. They got another good win at home to Bournemouth.
That's unbelievable.
It is 100%. The only thing I would say, Sunderland are unbeaten at home this season. Obviously, they deservedly got a point off Arsenal as well, but I do think at Anfield we should win that game. But we'll see.
Should you though?
No, I do. At Anfield, we should win that game. Yeah,
you've lost your last, two games at Anfield now, like 3-0 and 4-1. Against probably worse sides.
Well, I watched the United and Sunderland game, and all I would say is that I felt like I think Sunderland might be a team this season in which away from home they're not as strong.
Beat
What
Chelsea away as well.
they did. To be fair, and that's a good point. But Chelsea, I thought, were really really poor in
They
that
were
game.
poor in that match. They
Yeah,
were.
like Sunderland created a few chances against United, but
Yeah.
they weren't very good. I do feel Liverpool should win that game, but as I said, over the next few weeks, we need to see not only wins, we need to see performances. Anyway, obviously, United came back from a goal down to beat Palace.
We're back.
I definitely would not say that, but at the same time, what I would say is it was a fantastic win. That's a really, really, really good win. I hate Crystal Palace. Like, I actually don't, but I'm saying I hate coming up against them. Crystal Palace, every single time they play against Liverpool, literally, Ismaila Sarr turned into Sadio Mane, and the rest of the Crystal Palace team turned into Barca, and Glasner turns into Pep Guardiola. So I like Palace really annoy me in terms of that, but they are a very good team, and they have been decent again this season, and that's a fantastic win. Honestly, for
Yeah.
United.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I'll be honest, I didn't get to see much of the game, because I was away in Galway on that day, but I did get to see a good bit of the second half. I heard a lot of people's thoughts in the first half. The Man United were shocking. They said they didn't really look like scoring, very poor in possession of the football. Palace looked very comfortable in the first half, and then obviously I saw the penalty from Arteta, which I thought was very controversial, by the way, because when he scored, obviously it was a double touch. I actually didn't know that you get a retake for that. I
Yeah.
thought it's actually that Man United would have got the free kick from that because he double touched it. Wasn't that the case before? I don't know, but I thought it was very controversial. But anyway, United deserved to be 1-0 down according to majority of United fans. But in the second half, there was a much better performance. Because we looked very comfortable from their goal kicks. We were winning first and second balls. I thought De Ligt was brilliant. I know Yarrow gave away the penalty in the first half. He had a bit of a poor game, but I thought Luke Shaw was really, really good. Like, really good in this game. We were better going forward. Our 2 goals came from set pieces, which I thought were well worked. I thought Bruno Fernandes was fantastic in that game, getting 2 assists, but even his overall performance in the second half looked really, really good. Xerxes getting on the score sheet, which is mad, but he could have scored against Everton if Jordan Pickford didn't turn to prime Manuel Neuer. But it's a really good win because we haven't won there since the 1920 season, Ollie's first full season in charge. Like,
Yeah.
it's madness, So to go there and win against a very, very good Palace side, like, it's not like Palace were, before Glasner came in, were a really good side and we still couldn't beat them. So to beat this Palace side is a really good result. It puts us right back in the mix for potential Champions League places. We need to go on a good run of form now. And obviously we have West Ham coming up on Thursday, which, look, we just elaborated, are a shocking team. They're very, very poor.
Yeah.
It's at Old Trafford. I do expect Man United to win that game, but as we saw in the last home game against Everton, this Man United team can switch off just like that. So, look, I'm very happy with the win though against Palace, but we need to take it from there, keep building, build momentum, build confidence, and keep winning. Because the next 2 games is West Ham at home and Wolves away. Should be getting 6 points from them.
Well, that's it. Like that's what I was going to say. Is that, like, I mean, United might win that game, but obviously previous to that, deservedly, I would say, lost 1-0 at home to Everton.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
Yeah, like so obviously, yeah, you need to, and you kind of touched on it there, is you need to find some sort of consistency, and maybe even in the games in which you don't play very well or you kind of struggle, still get something out of. You mentioned there, next 2 games, West Ham at home, Wolves away. You have Bournemouth at home after that. I mean, look, Bournemouth, good side, plenty of threats. I really like Iraola, their manager, but sorry, they haven't been on great form over the last number of games. So
you should win them.
So look, you should be actually looking at 9 points there, but it is, as you say, it's Manchester United. So, I mean, you never know what you're going to get. And you said that coming into this Palace game, is that it depends what United actually turn up. Like, I mean, I fully thought like, oh, 1-0 halftime, obviously Matessa, it's like, oh yeah, it's going the way I expect. And yeah, United were really good. United were really good in the second half. And they can do that. And they do have a lot more quality in this team than they did last season, to kind of turn a game like that, especially in kind of the front line. But yeah, I mean, look, uh, you've got to be looking at those next three games and saying 9 points. And if United
Yeah.
really want to be in that shake-up, as you said, they have to find consistency. And like us this season anyway, they have to be beating the teams at least that they should be beating.
Yeah, 100%, because this league is very competitive this season. All the teams are very, very close together. Like, United and Liverpool are on the same points as well. Like, you look at teams like Villa, who were very poor at the start of the season. Now they're right up there again. They're doing well. You're looking obviously at Newcastle. They're going to improve. They're going to be up there again. It's very tight. The league table is very tight right now in this moment in time. And this is why Man United need to start being consistent, because you can't just play very well for 5 games. Well, look, in those 2 games against Forest and Spurs, we didn't really look that great. But you can't do that, go and beat them for 5 games and then lose to Everton at home, beat Palace, and then potentially not get a result against West Ham. You can't do that. You can't do
No.
that in this league. You have to keep winning. And look, this Man United side has improved. It definitely has improved under Amorim. Being right up there for potential Champions League places. I didn't really expect us to be there that season.
It is
But
very early days. We have to stress that.
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
it is only a third of the season gone. We have to stress that
Yeah, yeah.
in terms of, I'm not just saying in terms of United. I'm talking about the entire league table, because everything, as you say, is so close everywhere at the
Yeah,
moment. Really, apart from Wolves,
yeah,
you
yeah. They're
know.
they're very bad. But I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if United went up there on Monday night and fucking lost and gave them. Have they even won? They haven't even won a game.
No, they've got 2 points.
2 points. Like,
Yeah, two
it
draws.
wouldn't shock me if Man United went up there and lost. Like, I would lose my mind if that happened. But look, I know I don't want to think that way. I do believe United should be winning. Yeah, you're right. The next 3 games. I'm sorry. Like, West Ham at home should be a win. Wolves away should be a win. Bournemouth are a very good side under Areola when they want to be. They can score goals, but defensively they've been very poor this season. So, look, I expect Man United to win the next 3 games. I hope they do, but it's about turning up and playing the right way. And if we have to win by set pieces, and if they're well worked, I
Yeah.
don't care. Like, I don't care. This is the norm. Set pieces is the norm this season. If you score off a set piece, it's actually a major success. I know people might not like it that way, but this is the way the Premier League has kind of turned in the
Yeah.
last year or so. It has, unfortunately, for people. If they don't like it, tough. I bet you if their team scores a set piece and wins them the match or wins them a trophy, you're not going to hear them crying about it. Do
No.
you know what I mean? So
No.
look, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do expect United to do well done in the coming weeks, but
Yeah.
that's if the Man United that has improved turns up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, absolutely. And obviously, look, I mean, obviously, Liverpool, you were going into that, or looking at that period, starting with the Forest game and thinking like, oh, I mean, look, you have to be winning this, you have to be winning this, you have to be winning this. And, we have been a bit similar to what United have been over the last number of years in terms of those kind of games that you should win, not doing that. So we'll see what happens over the next number of weeks. But obviously, you mentioned set pieces there. That brings me nicely into the Arsenal match last weekend,
Yeah,
last Sunday. Chelsea won, Arsenal won. I honestly really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really, really good game of football. Caicedo, Caicedo ruined it. Caicedo absolutely ruined it, man. Chelsea were like, I've not seen Arsenal. I said it afterwards. I've not seen Arsenal get properly cooked like they were the first like 30-35 minutes of that game up to that red card. Even afterwards, Chelsea, I'd say for the majority of the game, were the better team. Chelsea were excellent last Sunday, and even with 10 men would have probably deserved 3 points, but they certainly would have got it if Caicedo didn't lose his head.
yeah. I'll be honest. Again, I didn't get to see much of that game. But I did see the sending off. What are you doing,
Yeah, I know.
Caicedo? What are you doing, man? I mean, and he even before that, he was like, I saw glimpses of him, and he was rushing into challenges. Obviously trying to win the ball and stuff, but fouling like Arsenal players constantly. And then that tackle just fucking, I wouldn't even call it a tackle. It was a potential leg breaker,
Yeah,
on Mourinho or Marino. So like, it's it's brain dead stuff, and you kind of cost your team, when you're doing well for the first 35 minutes of that game, creating chances and, probably being the best side against Arsenal all season, to do that. And then you do go and do that and get sent off stupidly, And, but like, I was hearing stuff that Arsenal didn't really, threaten Chelsea a lot, even when they had 10 men, because, I saw Chelsea's goal from Chalobah. It was a really nice set piece, really nice corner. And obviously Arsenal hit back with that goal from Marino. But, I didn't really I heard that Arsenal didn't really look that threatening. I could be totally wrong here now.
No, you're right.
I didn't see the match, really, to be honest.
You're right. In the first half, they had absolutely no threat. They had no threat whatsoever. Even like the 10 minutes after the red card, they were attacked more, but they had no threat. They needed the red card in order to get out of their own half because it was just Chelsea attack after Chelsea attack. In the second half, Chelsea had as much, if not more, than Arsenal did going forward. Yeah, genuinely. There was never parts of that game where you actually thought, oh wow, this is 11 versus 10 here. You never thought that for one part of the game. Even towards the end, you'd be thinking, oh, Chelsea with 10 men, they're just holding on. They weren't at all. They were still creating chances and opportunities, good opportunities to attack and, and actually trouble Arsenal into, the very last whistle. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea were honestly so good. You'd have to say fair play to Maresca because obviously, playing against Arsenal at the moment is tough, but obviously playing with 10 men against them is really tough. And, a couple of changes he made in that game and on the sideline obviously worked out quite well from his subs, I thought, were quite good as well. But yeah, look, is there going to be a title race this season? Arsenal are 5 points clear after
I think so.
13 games. Yeah, maybe. Look,
yeah.
They're a good team. They are a very good team. I'm not denying that. They will always have that bottle gene. If and we said this from the start, if some team can stay up there this season with them properly, put the pressure on throughout the season, I'm sure it's going to be close. Will that be Chelsea? Will that be Manchester City or whatever? We will see. I'm not.
Will it be United? Who knows? Who knows, lads?
No, it will not be. No,
man.
It will absolutely categorically
Amorim
not
is still
be.
better than Arteta, by the way. I'm just putting that out there. Like, he is still better than Arteta. Like, he is. He's won a league title. Arteta has won fuck all. He's not. I'm sorry, until Arteta wins something of note, then I'm still dying on this hill. I am.
What's the main reason? Because he won the Portuguese league.
Yeah, he won a league title, and I think he won a Portuguese cup as well in that league. So he's actually won more trophies than Arteta has won as a manager.
To be fair,
and he's been to more European finals as United manager than Arteta has as Arsenal manager. So,
look, to be fair, I rate that you actually still firm it. I genuinely rate that you still.
I know what reaction I'll get. I know what reaction I'll get. They're all going to cry. I get it. But if you really deep it, it's true. Okay? I don't care what anyone says. It's true. I don't care what anyone says.
But look, obviously everybody's expecting them to win the league this season.
They fucking better.
They better. And I think it was it Sturridge at the weekend said that, they've no excuses this season. And they don't. They have absolutely no excuses. They're easily the best team. But yeah, if they do, I think it puts Arteta in a completely different
100%.
It does. 100%. Not in terms best Premier League managers ever. No, not a notion, not even close. But it puts him into you win a Premier League.
One of the best.
Yeah, you win a Premier League title and you are a quality manager. It's as simple as that. You're never going to be a bad manager if you win a Premier League title. That's what I say about even Slot last season. He's not a bad manager, but it looks like this season he's kind of lost the plot in different ways, especially between ins and outs and not being able to kind of manage his team, know his best 11, whatever. But look, maybe he might get it back. We'll see.
Yeah.
Obviously, he is a quality manager because we've seen that last season. But yeah, that puts Arteta in a different light if he does win it this season. But look,
Not for
I
now,
mean,
not for now though. Not for now.
no, and who knows? Who knows? Look, I think they're easily the best team in the league at the moment. Defensively, especially, obviously, they're very good. Even though they have a couple of injuries now, there obviously Saliba didn't play at the weekend. Gabriel's out for a while, but they're there to be got at. This Premier League, and I think the last number of Premier Leagues, there is no team which you'd be like even on our day we can't get anything against them. Even on our day we can't rattle them. I think since the last season I think that had that was probably when we won the league, 2020. And then you go further back to it, like Manchester City versus Liverpool title race. They were the last teams in which you'd say like, okay, yeah, it's highly, highly unlikely that we're going to get anything there. Even if we play great, I mean, they'll probably still like snatch a winner, get a late winner or something like that, get 3 points. But I think since then, and especially over the last few years, there's no team, which is good. It makes the league a lot more competitive. That you'd say like, you know, they're invincible. Oh, it's only a matter of time. They're going to win the league.
Yeah, no, 100%. And look, as you said, like the league is so competitive this season. Like, you know, and like you go into every like the only game that I would really be like very confident going into at the moment. Like, I know this is kind of big talk, like for a United fan right now, but it probably would be Wolves. That's the only game that I would be really confident about.
I'd love to clip this if you don't
clip
get
it,
3
clip
points.
it, like absolutely. But it is the only game that I would be confident about winning.
No, fair.
Because every other team, like even Burnley, like Burnley gave it to us at Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? They could give it to us at fucking Turf Moors.
Yeah.
The reality is, there's no easy game in the Premier League. You know, there isn't. There is no easy game in the Premier League. So, look, we'll see what happens at the end of the season. Like, I do believe Arsenal will win it. Like, unfortunately.
Yeah, me too.
I do believe they will.
Too.
But, at the same time, who fucking knows?
100%. Like, I mean, I echo exactly what you said there, Adam. It's great that there's no, like, super teams over the last few seasons. Obviously, look, I wish Liverpool were, but whatever. But I'm saying in terms of the neutral, like, or in terms of any other supporters, it's great there's no super teams. And it's great that when you look at the league over the last number of years, on their day, you know, anybody can take points off anybody. But yeah, I mean, look, I can't see past Arsenal for the league either. But as you said, you look at that game against Chelsea, you see them well got at. Granted, they were missing Gabriel and Saliba, whatever. But look, I mean, Chelsea were missing a few players too. They didn't have their best player out. You'd say probably Cole Palmer. You know, it's not just them missing players. You will have injuries over a season, stuff like that. They can be got at. They can be put pressure on. And if that happens, and I hope it does, we'll see what happens then. But anyway, we will get into, as if you've been watching or listening over the last few weeks, we like to play some sort of a football game in every episode. Today we are playing football Tiki-Taka-Toe. So basically, if you haven't played Tiki-Taka-Toe, you just need to get a line, be it vertically, horizontally or diagonally. You have 3 clubs at the top, you have 3 clubs on the left, and you just have to fit a player into each of these categories. So we have our first football Tiki-Taka-Toe.
So you call out like the first 2, then I'll say it, and then you say it, and then we just kind of take turns.
Yeah, well, our first football Tiki-Taka-Toe is on the top line from the left, 2 Champions League titles, 1. Beside that, PSG, and then beside that, Arsenal. On the left of that, from top to bottom, is Brazil, South America, and Spain. So I'm going to put on a timer for about 5 minutes for each of these. Adam, I can let you go first in this. So yeah.
Okay, so So do I just say, like, let's say 2 UCLs Brazil? Do I say that to you, or do I just go like saying? Do I
Yeah.
just like?
Yeah, so basically you're naming a player from each of these categories. So for
Okay.
example, 2 Champions Leagues, Brazil, 2 Champions Leagues, South America, 2 Champions League,
Oh, yeah.
Spain, and then Brazil, and then
Okay.
the other ones across. You know, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You have to name, I'm sure people who are watching or listening have played it before, but you have to name a player that fits both categories.
Okay. 2 UCLs Brazil. I'm going with Casemiro.
Casemiro. Okay.
So you write down Casemiro, then just write down.
Yeah, Casemiro.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have top left, you have Casemiro. So that is filled. There's actually 2 that I can go for here. I'm gonna go for the middle, because I mean you can never really fail with the middle. PSG and South America, Marquinhos. So Adam is the top left. I have the middle.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Arsenal, Spain, and I'm gonna go Marino. So would that would be?
So that's
that,
the
that would be
bottom.
just under. That would be just under Arsenal, or would it be beside Spain?
No, it'd be under Arsenal.
Okay. Do I write down? Do I write down? You said Marquinhos for PSG, South America, Joe.
Yeah.
So do I just
take them all? Take them all down.
Okay.
Okay. So so that's bottom right square for Adam. On the bottom left, Spain, 2 Champions League titles, Sergio Ramos. Right. You're in a bit of trouble here.
Wait, so it would Arsenal, Spain? That would be just under Arsenal.
That's just under Arsenal. Yes.
So why'd you say bottom right?
Because it's bottom right.
So what am I? What do I put at the top?
It's bottom right. It's bottom right. There's 9 squares. Sorry, I don't know what the hell
I'm so confused, man.
So you have left 2 Champions League titles, South America, PSG Brazil, Arsenal Brazil, PSG Spain, South America Arsenal.
But where am I putting
Marino?
You
need to fill all 9 squares.
But where am I putting Marino? Am I putting it just under Arsenal or bottom right?
It's bottom right. It's under Arsenal. So 2 Champions League titles, PSG, Arsenal, Brazil, South America, Spain. So you have 1 line each.
Okay, so like, do I just put? So you have a chance of getting it diagonally.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if I wanted to go for top right, who do I say?
It's Arsenal and Brazil. Is that on your sheet?
It is. I got proper confused because I thought Marino was top right for some reason.
Okay.
Arsenal, Brazil. I'll go Martinelli.
Right. Okay. Let's see. I actually, thinking about it now, I shouldn't have actually went for Spain and Champions Leagues. I shouldn't have actually went for it. So we said about 5 minutes, so.
Yeah.
I'll go Neymar, PSG and Brazil.
PSG, Brazil.
Yeah.
You're in a bit of trouble here, Morley.
Yeah, I shouldn't have went bottom left. See, I nearly explained the game to you.
Arsenal, South America, Gabriel. And I think that could be a win. I don't know.
Gabriel, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. But you've won that because I gave you the first one. So obviously
I'll be real. I was very confused on yeah, that's true actually, yeah. But for some reason I thought Marino was fucking top right for some reason. Fucking pure slow. I don't know what the fuck.
Okay, so you won that one. So we'll give you a point for that one.
Yeah.
Right, the next one we have, and I will be going first. We have top line being Portugal, Bayern, and Inter Milan. And then on the left, we have Atleti, Chelsea, and Premier League winner. So, again, I'm going to go for the middle. And I will say, actually, just verifying whether he has or he hasn't. I'm pretty sure that he has. Well, I'm actually not going to go for that one yet. I'm going to go for Portugal, Chelsea, and go for Carvalho.
Yeah. So that would be the middle left.
That's the middle left.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna go Portugal, Atleti, and I'm gonna go João Felix.
Portugal, Atleti, Felix. Bayern, Atleti. I have one there. Let's see. There's loads I could actually go for in that. I'm just wondering what's the best way to go around it. Right, I'm gonna go Bayern Atleti, and I'm gonna go Hernandez.
Oh, Lucas Hernandez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there actually loads of Atleti and Bayern? He's probably the only one who. If I had to do that, I would have been fucked. I would have been fucked in that.
Man, yeah, there's not many. There's not. There's not many at all.
Yeah, Okay, fuck it. I'll go first. I'm gonna go Bayern, Chelsea, and I'm gonna go Iron Robin.
Not too bad. Right, so I'll cut you off there. Inter Milan, Premier League winner. And I'll go for 99%. He did play for them, didn't he? 99% he did play for them. Edin Dzeko?
Yes.
No, I'm
pretty sure he did.
I'm pretty sure he did, but I'll verify that.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. He did, yeah. So
yeah.
So we're kind of lost on this one.
Yeah. So
actually, nobody can complete this one.
Yeah, like I.
Oh wait, I still can.
Where am I after putting Dzeko? Dzeko, we bottom right, would he?
Dzeko's bottom right, yeah.
Okay.
So the two top left squares are filled. The two top middle squares are filled, and I have the bottom right. You
could try. I could try, but it'd be tough.
Go on.
I'm gonna go Portugal Premier League winner, and I'm gonna go Ruben Diaz.
Yeah.
So I can still try and get it diagonally.
Diaz, yeah. Again, I'm Diaz is obviously correct. That's bottom left. So, we're both looking at Inter Milan and Atleti now. Inter Milan, Chelsea, and
that's tough.
Bayern Premier League winner. Inter Milan and Atleti is quite
trying to think of one
difficult. Yeah.
I don't even know if I can think of that.
No, it is quite difficult. You have to be thinking into the even currently, like I'm gonna go.
I don't even know.
No.
I'm thinking of one player, but like, did he play with Atletico? Will I say it or will I wait for you?
Well, I don't know. Didn't Godin go to Inter? Or didn't Godin go to Italy afterwards? Swear he did.
He did, yeah.
I'll go Godin. I'm gonna go.
You're right. You're right.
I'm gonna go Diego Godin, but I'm not sure. Did he play for
No, he
Inter?
did.
He went to Italy. He went to
That's a
Italy.
great guess. That's a
He
great
did.
guess.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
no, fair
good.
play. That was a great
Thank
guess.
you. Thank you.
So
So
yeah, no, I was. Do you know who I was thinking? I was thinking of. Do you ever remember Maicon, who used to play with?
Maicon, yeah.
He used to play right back or something
He
like
did.
that.
He did. Yeah.
I was thinking, did he play with Atletico? I don't know. But
He
look,
played for City for a little bit as well, didn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, great guess, man.
Thank you. Chelsea and Inter Milan. Okay, so we'll have to
Are we
speed.
complete? Are we still completing it, or are we done
Well,
there?
I can still win.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, so I'll give you a minute or two for Chelsea and Milan. Chelsea and Inter Milan.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lukaku.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, so that is a void. Right. Move on to the third one. So we have top left. We have World Cup winner. Beside that, we have Barca, and then on the top right, we have Liverpool. On the left, top to bottom, we have scored in Champions League final. Underneath that, Real Madrid, and underneath that, Manchester City. So, yeah. So I went first last time. You can go first this time.
Okay, I'm gonna go a bit different here. I usually go for top left, but I'm going to go. I'm gonna go Liverpool, Real Madrid, and I'm gonna go Trent.
So that's the middle. That's the middle
left.
right square. Middle right.
Middle right. Sorry.
No, fair. No, I don't know. I think you went for that just to piss me off. Yeah. Oh, well, let's see. I want to cut you off. I want to go obviously for the middle, which is Barca and Real Madrid. And
there's so many.
There's loads, but my mind is going completely blank at the moment. Mine is going completely blank at the moment. What the hell? Jeez, man. My mind has gone so blank. Mine's gone so blank.
Real Madrid and Barca?
Yeah, mine has gone so blank.
Really?
Yeah, it's gone.
Man, there's loads.
I know, but I just trying to think. No, I can't. Like, I genuinely can't. My mind's gone completely blank.
Go on, think. You should definitely get it.
It's fine. No, do you know what? I'll leave it. If I have to come back to it, I'll come back to it. But I'll go for Liverpool and City instead. I'll go for Sturridge.
Sturridge?
Yeah.
He did play with City, yeah.
Yeah.
So
bottom right.
Bottom right.
Yeah. My mind's gone completely blank in terms of the middle one. But
okay, I'm actually gonna go for that. So I'm gonna go Barca, Real Madrid. I'm gonna go R9.
Or Ronaldo R9, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there though loads?
There is. There's R9, Luis Vigo.
But you're going back there, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Is there loads? Because I was trying to think more recent times.
Oh, recent? Oh,
yeah, because
those two teams look like they just wouldn't go to each other. Like each other's teams.
That's what I'm saying. I think my mind was going blank because I wasn't thinking as far back as Ronaldo and Luis Figo. But look,
yeah.
Fair enough. Right. let's see. You have Liverpool and you have Barca. You have Liverpool, Real Madrid, and then you have Barca, Real Madrid. So I'm cut off on Sturridge on the bottom right. Okay. World Cup winner Real Madrid. We'll go Rafael Varane.
Yeah.
Then it becomes kind of awkward now, because this one is nearly full as well. You see, you don't get winners from these a lot. But anyway, go on.
Yeah. So I have I'm gonna go Liverpool scored in the Champions League final, and I'm gonna go Salah.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet. So I need to get World Cup final and City. So you're going diagonally there. So I need to get World Cup final and
World Cup winner. World Cup winner.
Sorry, World Cup final. I was saying World Cup winner and Manchester City. I mean, no, that's Mendy.
Okay. Was he in the French squad when they won that? Oh, he was.
Well, he was in the song Benjamin Mendy, so I was like, he was in the Ramele Coupe de la Maison.
Yeah, he was.
So I was like, okay.
Yeah. So no one can win now, I think. Oh no, you could.
Yeah, but I mean, you should get the top left. So
yeah, I'm gonna go World Cup winner, score in Champions League final. I'm gonna go Zinedine Zidane.
Sweet. See, there's a lot of these that are not. Yeah, yes, Benjamin Mendy was winner of FIFA World Cup. Yeah, I was thinking. Anyway, there's a lot of these that is no winner. Anyway, we'll go on to the last one. We've only got one winner of these.
I could still win.
No, you can't. Oh shit. Messi. Barca scored the Champions League final. Yeah, because I was like, yeah. So that one, again, and the only one that was won is because I gave it to you first and I went bottom left when I shouldn't have went bottom left.
Thanks, bro.
I gave it to you first. None of us got it wrong.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, this last one is going to be a fucker.
Yeah, this last one is difficult. So we have top line Brentford, Southampton. Brentford, Southampton and Fulham, left to right, top line. Top to bottom on the left line, Ireland, Denmark and France. So be me going first. Let's see. I always love getting the middle square, but it's not really getting me anywhere, really, is it? We've had two stalemates. Let's see. Which one do I want to go for? Which one? I don't even know. Denmark. Oh, we'll go for the middle. Vestergaard. I just think at least in the middle you have a few choices. I'll go for Vestergaard, Southampton, Denmark, and Southampton. Middle square.
Okay. France with some of these clubs is going to be tough. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to go France just to kind of get one out of the way. I'm going to go Fulham, France, and I'm going to go Issa Diop.
Yeah.
He played with Fulham, didn't he? Or I think he still does.
Issa Diop.
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure you're right. I'll look it up. He
just
does.
Make sure.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, so bottom right is this?
Bottom right. There's just a lot of Diops. So then I was kind of wondering, there's a lot of Diops. So then I was kind of wondering, which one is the right, is he the right one? But yeah, you're right. Issa Diop. Right. So, what is the best thing to go for here? Right, so I have the middle. You have the bottom right. The middle with Vestergaard. You have the bottom right. Let's see. Try and think. Money for France and Southampton. I was thinking Morgan.
I can't think.
I was thinking Morgan Schneider, and I was like, no. He's. Oh wait, no, is he?
Could be.
No, I swear he's Belgian, bro. I swear he's Belgian.
I think so.
Swear he's Belgian.
That's fair.
I swear Morgan Schneider is Belgian. No, he is. I can nearly picture Morgan Schneider in the. Or is he though? I'm kind of just second guessing myself. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But look, I'll go for Ireland and Southampton, and obviously Gavin Bazunu. So I have two of the middle squares.
So that'd be Ireland Bazunu. So that'd be top middle.
Yeah, I have top two middle squares.
Okay. So Southampton France then would be the bottom middle, would it?
Yeah, bottom middle.
Okay. Schneiderlin.
Huh? He's Belgian.
Schneiderlin.
He's Belgian.
He's not. He's French.
Oh, fuck off.
He's French, I swear. If I'm wrong here, I'm going to look like a twat. He's definitely French.
No, you're right.
He's French, I think, bro.
And I gave you that one as well. That is awful. You said you didn't have any, and I gave you that one. That is... No, I'm actually... Fuck this shit.
I was sitting there. I was like, I'll keep quiet just for now to see if he actually thinks he's Belgian. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna see. But I actually didn't fully believe he was French.
Well, actually, no. I was just thinking there. It actually didn't matter because I was only left with Ireland and Southampton, and sure then, so it actually doesn't matter. So, but still, like, I literally gave you that one, so that is bad. Ireland Fulham will go done.
So that would be top
right.
Wait, Richard Dunn, is this?
Yeah.
We play with Fulham. So
he did for a while. Again, I'll verify that, but he did for a while.
To cut you off, I'm going to go Brentford, Ireland, and I'm going to go Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't think any of us can actually win this again, can we?
I could.
Which one?
You need France. Although, you need France. Oh, we need France and Brentford.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No, come on. We'll try. France, Brentford.
I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking about it there, actually. Richard Dunn. I was just thinking. I actually think I had a brain fare there. I don't think he played for Fulham because I just looked it up there and I don't see Fulham.
Shit.
Yeah.
So what happened there?
I just got it wrong. So I'll go Damien Duff. Damien Duff, top right.
Yeah.
Damien Duff, top right. Yeah, because for some reason I was just picturing him in a Fulham shirt for a while back in the day. Obviously he was at Villa and that, like, but Man City, but I don't know. But yeah, go. We'll do this. We'll do this quick anyway. Try for Brentford and Fulham. Brentford and France.
There is one I'm thinking of for Brentford and France, and he's a centre back. I can't think of his name. He scored against United. He scored against United 2 seasons ago at Old Trafford, and I can't think of his name.
I know who you're on about, but
is he not French? So I don't think.
No,
I don't know.
I don't know. I think he could be, but I'm not sure.
I don't know his name. Um. Oh, this is annoying me because I had him. I swear I had him in the FBL before as well. Fuck.
Let's see. Can I actually?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know his name.
All right. So
You could get this as well. You could get this as well. But like
yeah.
I don't I'll be serious now. I really don't know if Brentford and
Yeah, to be honest, I actually know the centre back you're on about, but nothing kind of springs like his name doesn't properly spring to mind. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Look, if I don't get this, then we'll probably just move on because
Yeah.
yeah.
I that
Let's
centre back's
see.
annoying me, man. It's in my head, like it's actually annoying me now, like because that centre back, I don't think he's English. That centre back, I do
Remember,
think he's from country.
remember Ben Rama was there back in the day. Brentford, obviously he's Algerian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Go on, you try. I don't know his name.
French. I think are Algerians. I think they might be French speaking, but yeah. I don't know how I taught myself into Schneider being Belgian.
Rico Henry's English, isn't he?
I was gonna say Rico. I was gonna say Rico Henry, but he is English. Yeah, he is English.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, just end it there. But look up that centre back because I really want to know his name. I really want to know his
Uh,
name.
yeah, I will. I was gonna say Ouattara, but Ouattara is not French.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's Burkina Faso, is it? Yeah. So yeah, I mean we don't know Brentford. We don't know Brentford and France. Oh wait, what about Ajer? He's not. I'll say Ajer.
you
I'll
know
say it. I'll
he's
say
there.
Ajer. I'll just say it.
Yeah,
He's
he's there.
Norwegian. He's
Oh,
Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'll look up. Okay, so
I want to
Brentford.
know the centre back. It's annoying
I
me.
know Brentford, France. Oh my God! Dropped it
It's
again.
him, isn't it?
Huh? No, 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 no. We missed. No, actually, in terms of bro, like in Brentford French players, by the way, ever, uh, 8 players, 8 players,
Go
and
on.
man, to be honest, there's only one name that we would have got Neil Maupay. That's it.
Oh man!
Yeah, but at the same
Oh,
time, at the same time,
that's bad. People are gonna call us out over that, man. Fuck.
I honestly don't think it's that bad because he kind of made his name at Brighton really more so than
Yeah.
Brentford.
I forgot he played with fucking Brentford.
Yeah, uh, Maupay is the only one apart from these. Like you'd have to
Yeah.
be, yeah. Like the other ones are Maxime Collin, Johan Barbe, Raphael Calvé, Antoine Gunet,
Yeah, forget
Chuman,
about it.
yeah,
Forget about it.
Chumani, Gia Garaja, Thomas Pinot, Jean-Philippe Javary, and Tristan Kramer. So the only one was Neil Maupay there. Actually, how long was Neil Maupay at
Say he was on
Brentford?
loan, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean he was only at Brentford for a season, for 2 seasons. For 2 seasons, he did make his name kind of at Brighton afterwards. But anyway, yeah, obviously we only even had one winner of those. There was a couple there that they're kind of difficult to actually
Yeah. Good
you
game though. Good
get
game.
them. Yeah, it
I like them.
is. Yeah, no, I enjoy them. I do enjoy them, but yeah, I often play with my mates and stuff like that, and we might play 7 or 8 games, and there might only be like one actual conclusive result because there might be other games in which you have two teams just like, oh, I can't think of anything, and then it's just like, all right, we'll just move on to the next and move on to the next one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, we will wrap up by giving our predictions, of course, for the rest of the week. Obviously, there is games on tonight. Actually, City are currently 4-1 up away to
4-1.
Fulham. Yeah, 4-1 up. Haaland has scored Reinders and Phil Foden. Phil Foden's starting to cook this season. He's got 2 goals. Emil Smith-Rowe scored the goal for Fulham. So yeah, we'll give our quick predictions for anyway. We have Liverpool versus Sunderland tomorrow night. This is game week 14, and then we have game week 15 at the weekend. Liverpool versus Sunderland. What you saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game for Liverpool. I do believe that. Sunderland are on smoke, like unbelievable form. Playing so well this season. Obviously, as you said at the start of this podcast, unbeaten at home. They have some very good individual players, but they're playing together as a team. They're a proper unit, and they're going to be tough to break down, in my opinion. And look, Liverpool should be winning this game at Anfield, but we obviously seen what Liverpool have been like at Anfield in the last couple of games, and it's been a bit of an embarrassment, really, from Liverpool's point of view. So they need to get back to winning ways at Anfield. They did get back to winning ways, like in general, against West Ham. But for me, this is going to be a very tough game for Liverpool. And I don't see them winning 2 games in a row. I see Liverpool drawing this game. I'm going to go 1-1. Yeah, I'm going to go 1-1.
Fair. I think Liverpool win this 2-0 again, to be honest.
Fair.
I actually really, really like Sunderland. I have massive respect for them. I just feel like I don't think Liverpool will win this game if it was at the Stadium of Light, with how much they've made that into a fortress already this season.
Yeah.
But I just watched Sunderland a couple of away games this season. Granted, they have had some good wins. They went to Forest and won, even though that was before obviously they sacked the manager. But they won at Chelsea. But a couple of times I watched Sunderland away, and I think, look, I mean, ultimately they are from older side. For a team like Liverpool, they should be getting at them. 2 clean sheets in a row, hopefully. But I just kind of think, look, it might be difficult tomorrow because Sunderland might kind of set up kind of quite defensively and have a bit of a low block, which obviously Slot struggles against. But I just feel, especially with how good Isak and Wirtz were at the weekend, I feel like Isak is really going to, and it's not just saying it, I just feel like, I mean, the quality he has, I feel like he is going to start scoring some goals properly now. I'm going to say 2-0. Anyway, on Thursday we have United versus West Ham. I'll go straight in. I don't think United will hammer them, but I think they obviously, at home, they will win. Well, if this was away, I'd say they'd win too, to be fair. West Ham are horrid. I'll go straight in and say 3-1 to Manchester United.
That's exactly what I was going to go for. I swear to God, that's exactly what I was going to go for. I do think Man, or even 4-1 maybe. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'll go 4-1. I actually do think Man United will batter West Ham here. I think West Ham aren't that great. Like, we saw what they've been like all season, even under Nuno. Like, Nuno can't get, like, he's gotten a tiny bit of a tune out of these players, but come on, like, you can only get a bit of a tune out of him for a certain amount of time. He's a good manager, but I feel like with the way West Ham are right now at this moment in time, I do feel like they're going to go down, actually. I do think they're going to get relegated this season. I just don't see them improving, like, massively to get up the table. And in terms of Man United, I do believe we'll win this game. We need to keep going, need to keep building momentum. Confidence is very important in these coming weeks. It's the Christmas period, like, it's the most important, but also the busiest, kind of period for football clubs. And Man United have a busy period coming up, even though it's 1 game a week. So look, we have West Ham. I think we'll win, and I think we'll batter them. I do think we're too good for West Ham. I do. I'm saying it with chest. I'm saying it with confidence.
I mean, you should be. You really should. You should be over the next 2 games.
100%. We should be winning even the next 3 games. I think we should be winning. But the reality is, I'm going to go 4-1. I'm going to go with Mbeumo to get 2. And I think Bruno will score. And I think I'm going to go Ahmad as well. Fuck, I'm going all in. I could look like a fucking idiot.
I absolutely love how you lose and then you're like so negative, and then you get a good win and then you're just like fully I know. Oh, man,
if this was, okay, I'll put it this way, Joe. If this was Brentford at home, if this was Brighton at home, if this was any of these teams at home,
I get that.
I'd be a bit more, I wouldn't be complacent going into those games. But it's West Ham. They're so shit. Like, they're so bad. Like, we need to beat teams like West Ham.
It's just what I'm what I'm saying, going back to earlier on, is that like I think United do win this game comfortably, but it's not really in like when's the last time United actually properly battered somebody? Just kind of thinking about that. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's been a very long time. That's what I'm saying is, and it's so
I would
often
say
with.
I would say
It's
Brighton at home. Actually, they just scored 2 stupid goals. Do you know the
I know,
scoreline
but
doesn't
geez,
reflect
like I
that.
mean, I granted 4-2 at the end, but like there was a moment there when it was 3-2 that you were saying
I
like,
know.
oh, if there's going to be another goal here, it's going to be Brighton. But yeah, I like as I said as well earlier on, is that like I mean, it's those games that you think, oh, that's an easy win for United that they don't do it. But yeah, I mean, I think it should be a Liverpool win, and I think it has to be surely a win for United.
If we
For
if we lose that, I won't be here next week.
the
Honestly, no.
City
Yeah.
game now is 5-2. Would you believe it?
What the fuck?
But for some
Arsenal,
reason,
watch out. You know, they better
who
watch out.
knows? Yeah,
Who
even though
knows?
even though Fulham so far this season have been kind of poor, but like that's a good win away to Fulham. It's never easy, like But yeah, I kind of think like for some reason, just that game being standalone on a Thursday, United versus West Ham, that like it won't like it'll be like the Everton game is like I'm not saying like the result, but I'm saying like oh you'll make it difficult for yourself in some way. You always kind of do, but yeah, I think you will
Yeah.
definitely get the win. Anyway, on to the weekend, massive game at 12:30. The probably informed team in the league at the moment, Aston Villa hosting Arsenal on Saturday. Yeah,
Ooh.
they could only muster Arsenal could only muster a draw away last weekend. Can they
I
get
don't,
all
I don't know.
three
I don't know.
this weekend?
That's a tough game. That's a tough game for
It is.
Arsenal. Like Aston Villa are on serious form at the moment. They're playing really, really well. Some individual players are playing so good. With Rodgers, I think Buendia is actually doing really well as well at Villa at the moment this season since he come back from injury.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna go a draw. I'm gonna go another draw for Arsenal. I'm gonna go. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I might go Villa win. Oh.
I don't.
2-1 Villa. Oh.
I like
2-1
it.
Villa.
I
I
like
don't know. I
it.
just don't know. Villa Park, man. I don't
Man,
know.
Villa Park is an absolute fortress. Villa Park is an absolute fortress. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, even what they did to PSG in the Champions League last season.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they easily could have knocked out PSG. They would have knocked out PSG that night if Gigi Donnarumma wasn't absolutely unbelievable. Like, that's what
Yeah.
Aston Villa can do. Aston Villa can properly have that at home when they need it, and at 12:30, never back the early kickoff. It could
No.
be, it could be a dangerous one. I'm going to say Aston Villa hold their own in this game, and I'm going to say it's going to be a score draw. That's what I'm going to say, just because they're difficult. Yes, they are difficult to beat, and they usually get something when they don't play well. Which
Yeah.
they did. Well, they did last weekend because of Caicedo. Let's be real, but yeah. You said what? You said Villa win.
2-1 Villa.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. But
I don't
anyway,
know. I don't know.
on to 3 o'clock games. We can fire through these. Everton, Forest. I will go for a home win. Obviously, Dyche going back to Everton. He was there for a while. I'm just gonna go home win. I'm going to say 1-0 Everton.
I'm going 2-0 Forest.
Oof, that's bold.
It is, but I think Dyche's gonna go back there and win. I do.
Fair. Newcastle versus Burnley. Again, I'm going to go for a home win here. I'm going to say 2 goals. 2 goals. 2 goals to 0.
3-0.
3-0. City at home to Sunderland. I can't really see past. I can't see past City being at home in this game. Sunderland might put up some sort of a fight, but I'm gonna go off the back as well of a big win tonight, seemingly against Fulham. I'll go 3-1 City.
I'll go 2-1. I think it'll be a lot closer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll be a battering or anything, but yeah, I do think City will get 3 points there. Spurs versus Brentford, also at 3:00.
Oh, Spurs are shit at home.
Yeah,
Spurs
they've
are
been.
very fucking shit at home. I'm going with a
Yeah,
Brentford win. And Brentford are fucking very, very good. No, like
yeah.
Morley, they are actually really, really good. Like Igor Thiago is so good. Kevin
I mean,
Shada, very good. Keith Andrews as
Keith
manager,
Andrews,
he's doing his fucking
man,
job, man.
from
Seriously,
set piece coach to actual manager, like
yeah,
he's fit them, like he's fit into it like a glove,
they're
like
they're
genuinely.
so effective in set
Yeah,
pieces, so
yeah,
effective.
yeah. Like Brentford are not going to be scared of Spurs in that game. It's currently 0-0 in that Newcastle and Spurs game after 36 minutes. That's a big night tonight for
Yeah,
Spurs, but massively for Thomas Frank. That's another big game for them on Saturday, especially for Frank as well.
yeah.
I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw. I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw.
I'm going 3-1 Brentford.
Ooh, I like it.
I'm going
I like
bold.
it.
I'm going bold when it comes to all
You
these
are.
fixtures.
You always go bold.
I know, and and they come back to haunt. And then,
Bournemouth versus Chelsea, 3:00 Saturday. I
I
think
think
Bournemouth.
Chelsea. I think Chelsea are going to hit a bit of
Yeah.
a. Yeah, I think Chelsea will hit a bit of a stumble here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-1 Bournemouth.
Ooh, yeah.
A bit of
I was
a
actually gonna.
stumble.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like Bournemouth are gonna get something out of that game, and they have. They have produced a few results against Chelsea over the last number of years. I swear, especially even at Stamford Bridge, I remember they won away.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm actually. Do you know what? I'm gonna back it as well. I'm gonna back it as well. I'll go 2-1 with you. I was gonna say draw, but I was like, don't go for so many draws. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Anyway, 5:30 on Saturday. Last game on that day is Leeds hosting Liverpool.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it should.
Should be a win for you, surely.
I
Like
mean, it
I
should.
know.
I mean, Leeds have lost 6 out of their what? Is it 6? I think it's 7 out of their last 8 games, or 6
They're
out of
shit.
their last 7, or yeah,
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Liverpool win on that. I think Liverpool. I think Liverpool should be beating Leeds regardless
yeah.
if it's home or away. Like but we can't forget when Klopp was in charge, when Leeds went to Anfield and won. So we just don't. We never know what can happen.
Pure fluke, by the way. Granted that.
No,
Oh
they
yes,
deserve
it
to win.
was. It was a
They deserve to win that.
deserved to win it. They had about 3 shots, for fuck's sake. It
Yeah, but
was
they came away with all
just
3 points.
deserved to win it. They
They
can. They.
did.
No, I like
Jesse
Leeds.
March. Jesse
I
March,
I
masterclass.
I like Leeds, but I do. I really like Leeds because I have a lot of mates who are big Leeds fans. But no, you can fuck off saying that they fucking deserved. I remember Liverpool battered them the entire game, and then literally a shit piece of defending. Their first attack in the second half, last kick of the game, and then the ball ends up in the net. But Liverpool
Yeah, but it's
also.
all good battering teams. But you didn't come away with 3 points.
Yeah, I know, fair, but it also does matter in terms of it also does matter in terms of you got lucky, okay? You got lucky. It's like
All right, all right.
It's like Arsenal last Sunday without that red card. They got lucky. They got lucky. Maybe that's the kind of luck that'll take them to a league title this season. We will see. And you do always need a bit of luck. I mean, especially when you're a team like Leeds coming up against bigger teams or these promoted sides, you need a bit of luck to get something against these teams. So, look, it is luck. But I'll go Liverpool win, but I don't think it'll be easy, just because Ellen Road is obviously can be a very hostile stadium. They can really create a great atmosphere at Ellen
Yeah.
Road. I can see Leeds scoring, but I'll go for a Liverpool win. Again, that's depending a lot on what happens tomorrow. If we don't win tomorrow, then I could be thinking like, oh, Leeds be licking their lips, like they've been so shit for so long, and then they'll be like, oh, get a goal, crowd is up, and then it becomes really tough. I'll go for us to win, but I don't think it'd be easy. Brighton West Ham 2:00 Sunday.
I'll go. I'll go one. I'll go. I was gonna go 1-0 to Liverpool in that game, but I'm actually gonna go. I hope both teams lose with Liverpool and Leeds. I'm gonna
I
go. I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool. Yeah, I think Liverpool win.
Yeah,
But what was?
I was actually going to go 2-1 as well. Sorry, I forgot to actually say an actual score.
No, you're all right.
But Brighton West Ham 2:00 on Sunday. I'll go straight in and say, like, Brighton are again a team that often don't beat the teams that they should, especially at home. I'll say they'll win this one. I'll go 2-1 Brighton.
I'm going 1-0 West Ham.
Oof, jeez! Nearly every prediction, you're like way out there.
This Premier League, Morley, I'm telling you, okay,
I know.
I'm going very bold. I'm going very bold this week, but it's just I don't know. Like the Premier League, anything can happen. Like so, I'm just
No,
thinking.
I hear what
like
you mean.
I'm thinking like West Ham can just have that one good result, like they've had, in the last couple of weeks. I think they can go to Brighton and win, man. I really do.
Actually, I'm going to change my prediction. I'm going to go 1-0 Brighton. Sunday 4:30. Terrible game to have at 4:30 on a Sunday.
Yeah, I saw Fulham Palace.
Yeah. It's like sorry. Like, look. Everybody deserves like the main time slot at some stage. Obviously, don't want to speak from any sort of prejudice or whatever against clubs. Yeah, clubs that are not as big as obviously the top table in the league. But do you know what? I can expect Palace to win, but I don't even know. I'll go for. I don't even know. You go. I don't even know about that.
I'm going for a draw on that. I'm going 1-1.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? I kind of said a draw to me, but then I'm thinking like Palace, and then I was thinking like Fulham getting battered tonight. Look, yeah, I'll go for a draw. I'll go for 2-2. And then Wolves United, last game of the weekend on Monday.
Monday Night Football again. Is that Molyneux, isn't it?
It's at Molyneux.
Oh God. I'm going. If we lose, oh my God! If we lose,
no, if you don't win,
Oh, if we don't win, yeah.
They've got 2 points from 39 this season.
Yeah, Amorim should be sacked on the spot if we don't beat Wolves.
Well, you did lose to Grimsby.
It's true, yeah, I suppose, but he should genuinely be sacked if we don't fucking get 3 points from that. I'm gonna go 1-0 United. It's not gonna be an easy game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be so real.
I'm gonna be so real.
It's not. Yeah, it's not gonna be an easy game, and I just feel like it's gonna be like one of those games where Wolves will get a couple of chances, and they won't take them, and United will take that one chance, whether it's a fucking penalty or open goal or set piece.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're like the standalone games. They're the ones. They're never like batterings or something like that. Like the Monday night games or whatever, whoever it is, it's always close, very tightly contested. You see, obviously United are playing. They've 2 standalone games over the next number of days, Thursday and Monday.
But I will say this though, and this is the last thing I'll say about that game. I've got one message for Amorim and those players: do not lose, do not draw, fucking win. Okay? Because I swear, if we don't get 3 points from that game, I want every single one of you out. 2 points they have all season. Fuck that if you don't fucking win. I swear to God, you can all fuck off. But I do think they will. I do think they will.
Won't be fairly embarrassing if they don't win. But I actually think it'd be quite close as well. Genuinely, I'm gonna say Wolves score, but I'm gonna go for United 2-1.
Yeah, fair.
Right, so that is all the predictions done for another week. Obviously, we will be back again next week after 2 games this time, after 2 Premier League games this time. Obviously, Liverpool have had 2 games before this in the Champions League, and the Premier League, obviously, United fans like Adam would not know much about that. But
yeah, we'll know about it. We'll know about it next season when you're not there and when we're there. So it's gonna be good.
We are absolutely awful so far this season. We lost 6 out of 7 games, and we're still on the same points. So
okay, we'll see come the end of the season. We'll see.
We will, because if you better hope our manager as well doesn't go, because I mean, like if we got somebody in there to like finally tune all that quality as well, like oh my God. But look, we'll see what happens anyway with Slot. As I said, look, we'll see the next few weeks. He properly needs to bring not just results but performances as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you are, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. If you are listening on Spotify, make sure to follow us, and if you would not mind, give us a 5-star review and a comment. Both of us read all of the comments and always reply to as many as possible. If you have any ideas, by the way, make sure to let us know. I think next week we're going to go. There was a great comment. If you're watching this, make sure to get in the comments about a hot takes episode. So to kind of make that an episode for 1 week. So I think next week we might do that. Make that as kind of like the main part of the episode. Post a couple of videos or post a video on, say, TikTok and Instagram, and we can get all the hot takes together and we can kind of rank them or rate them, what we think of them in next week's episode. As I said, any ideas, let us know, because that idea is a great one. I think we might even use that next week. Adam?
Oh, sorry. Did you say that? Oh, yeah. No, absolutely, lads. And again, as I'll say it every week, because we are so grateful for the support that you give us, on this channel, on Instagram, on TikTok, on all socials. We're both, me and Maury, forever grateful for the support. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe as always. And obviously, as he said there, as Maury said, make sure to get your ideas in the comments, because we will use them, And yeah, lads, hopefully another 2 United wins coming up, and hopefully another 2 Liverpool losses. So when I say another, you just won. But hopefully 2 Liverpool losses coming this week. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Oh,
but yeah.
Yeah, 5-3. 5-3 in that Manchester City match. Well, look,
What is that game? Like,
I know, like, that is absolutely crazy. Let's be.
Wait, that's the first half.
No, 73 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but look, I think it just shows. Yes, City probably have more quality going forward this season, but they still have plenty of frailties, and they can easily get exposed at the back. Anyway, I echo everything that Adam has just said. Thank you so much for all of the continued support. We will see you next week. Adam, it has been a pleasure as always, and let's see what next week brings.